So let's make this non-private, because as per the start of every stream, our stream is always private. So I'll hit done, save, sound. So let's just check the microphone on the stream to make sure everything is working as we like. I can't hear myself. Sound. Yeah, everything's going good. So let's start this, shall we? Okay, welcome back guys to the next stream on the channel. So in the last stream we actually started a run with Kyogre. I'm not going to continue to run with Kyogre, it is going okay. But what I'm thinking is we do an endless with a new Pokemon I have just completed Classic with, which is actually Miraidon. So Miraidon has the move Dragon Energy, which is kind of broken. So we're definitely going to take that in. So what IVs we got? Such a good IV set as well. We're actually really good on that one. Candies wise, we could reduce the cost. I do kind of want Quirk Drive though, but I don't know how it works. I don't know if it just works with electric or not. So I'm tempted just to reduce the cost because 9 is a lot. Obviously, Miraidon has it as well. You know what? For now, let's just lower the cost, and then it's 10 for the next one. So I'd rather reduce the cost, get it down to 8. That means we can take in another shiny, basically. Now, one of the things I did learn very fast is that we need to have a tinkaton, basically. So that takes up 3 of our set every single time, unless we go with Miraidon, which takes up the entire lot. So, I'm definitely going to add you to the party. We need to reduce the cost. We are 14 away, so definitely take one of you. We have to take the red shiny every single time. So we are 2 away. So what Pokemon can we bring in for 2? We can bring the Rattata, which we could potentially... We can reduce the cost again to 0.5. Oddish is 25, so we can't do anything there. To be honest, we can reduce the cost of... Ooh, that's interesting. Well, can't do Poliwag. Machop, we could do Machop as well. That can go down to 2 if we really want to. See what other ones we can do. Pikachu's 4. Oh no, Pikachu's 2, sorry. Slugma should now be able to be reduced the cost. Yep, so that's 1 now. And we do want to take in a blue shiny though, rather than a normal shiny. Nincada, we can't do... Ooh, we can. Reduce the cost in that to 2 is really good, because then we're getting 2 shinies for 2. It's just having that slot. I mean, it's probably the best one for now, because we can only get Magnemite down by 1. So yeah, I think we are just going to take you in. I can't find anything else that I'd like to take in. Nothing that's blue anyway. A Regidrago would actually be good because it's a legendary at the same time. But let's go with, where is it? Nincada. Sticky Web, Attack Order, Spirit Shackle. Okay, so it's not too bad of a start. Let's just put a comment in here. And let's pin it, and then we can start the run. Okay. Right. Let's go. I feel like this run will be okay. The reason we're starting with, so like I said, there's our Kyogre runs. They're not the greatest in luck, so I do want to start a new one. The only reason we've gone with Miraidon as well, it seems to be broken. Dragon Energy with Miraidon is OP. So, always happy to start with a new Pokemon, as Kyogre has been a bit overused on our channel. So, basically, we are going to change it up a bit. And hopefully we can get some more shinies and things like that. One of the broken moves we've got is basically we have our, not Origin Pulse, the Water Spout from the get-go with Dragon Energy. And then obviously Dragon is also a broken like typing as it is. So having a Mon with a stab move that's 150 power from the get-go, it's the same as having a Kyogre, but with, oh, it's Fairy type. Just with maybe a better moveset from the get-go. Obviously, Origin Pulse is really good, but our Shockwave is better. Ooh, Turtwig. Dragon Energy that, and then Fairy Wind. It kills both anyway, so we are good to go there. We do need to keep an eye on its PP though, because very easily we can run down to 0. Sunflora, Dragon Breath that, or Dragon Energy it. We may as well because we're at the end. So, yep, let's go. Vulpix. We can go to level 16. I always forget the starter runs of this because it just, we never usually start a new run. So defense up, give that Tinkaton, why not? Teddiursa, if you could get Blood Moon from Teddiursa, I'd definitely take that. King's Rock on Miraidon. Dragon Energy, oh, it didn't kill. That's interesting. Is that because... oh yeah, we've got Thief. That's a really good thing for us. Ooh, a Garganackle. Sorry, a Nacli, but Garganackle's its evolution. And we do have a legendary egg, by the way. We did finally hatch one, so that is our only egg we've got left. I'm hoping to get a Terrapicus from it, but you never know. So... special attack, we'll definitely take that one. Shockwave kills. Basically, because now we have Shockwave, it's a really decent and good move that we should be able to get quite far in this. Especially now that we are super effective as well with the electric terrain. We should be doing quite a lot of damage. Now, does Shockwave hit both? No. So we need to use Dragon Energy for the double fights. Obviously, the Fairy move won't do any damage, but it's fine. It's not a problem. Right. Let's do PP up on Dragon Energy. We need that to be maxed out. So PP max would be really good. Covet, let's keep that for definite. We need all the items we can, which is why Thief is so good. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do something. So give me 2 seconds just to sort the stream out. And then we are good to go. A Krabby and a Burmy. Not the greatest, but also not the worst. Krabby can be decent with Crabhammer. Let's Dragon Energy that and Fairy Wind. Right, let's copy that. Go to the stream. Edit. There we go. So what we've done there is just add a few tags. If you are into YouTube, you'll know that tags basically drive audience to your video or stream, whatever you're doing. So, Miraidon. Looks like we have crashed, which means potentially server issues again. You do get a lot of these on this game, which is unfortunate. We could refresh and see if that helps, but it might be just the server is down in general. Which it looks like it is because we're not even getting into the title page. So we could do what I'm going to do for the future, as we can't play at the minute. Oh, never mind, we're back. But I'll talk about it anyway. So one of the things I want to do for the stream is have a transition from Pokerogue to like Radical Red, something like that. So if we do get into a place where the servers aren't working, we can then just transition to Radical Red until the servers are back up. And that way that we're not losing out on just waiting for the servers to be back up. We can be doing some kind of other content. Ooh, a Wiglet. It's not shiny though. I wish I had found one in Pokemon Go, but I just don't. Ooh, Amulet Coin. That's a good one to get. We need 5 of them to max that out. Quick one. Right, let's carry this on, shall we? Rock Throw's definitely not been added. Red Candy and Miraidon. Finian, once again, yes, Shockwave and killed. Sorry, just got a few things going on. Right, let's carry on with this run. PP Max is what we needed for the Dragon Energy, so that's really good. Let's Shockwave. And Fly. We've not really had Fly on Bombardier. 60, 90 and 95. No worries, Rory. Thanks for joining the stream though, mate. Hopefully we can try and get some shinies, as I know you are new to Pokerogue in general, so we'll be decent if we can. Shockwave the Horsey and then Covert the Goldeen. So Rory, just for as you are new to playing Pokerogue, Covert will give us a 30% chance of getting the item from Goldeen, which is a Silk Scarf. Basically gives your normal type moves an increase in power. We could also use Thief. Thief does the same. And we did get it with the Thief, so got to 50. Nice. So another thing you can do, Rory, is say, because we got the Bombardier with the Silk Scarf, if you go to transfer down here, transferring items from one Pokemon to another is free. So you can literally just transfer the Silk Scarf to wherever and it costs nothing. Really good to do. Obviously it increases your power on certain moves. So say you get to a point where you have Oh, Water Gun killed us. You had 10 Dragon Fangs on your tinkaton or Bombardier, whichever. You can then use your transfer to make him onto Miraidon, who's a Dragon type, and up your power of Miraidon. So it's always good, and 50 is really good. On your first run, you will hopefully do really well. It is something that you can do. I think I got to 50 on my first run, encountered a legendary, and just got wiped. So I do. Oh, I'm in the Snowy Forest. This is where Zacian is. If we could get a Zacian now, I'd be happy but sad because we probably won't be able to catch it. So, Dragon Breath didn't kill. Oh, you know what I didn't do? We might actually have to restart this. Yeah, so we're special attack down. That's why we're not killing stuff. Yeah, that's basically on the first couple. I'm just realised my camera's not in the right place. Yeah, if you try and catch, you end up using so many revives and so many items. You get overwhelmed because you haven't got the amount of money that you need to keep up with reviving. So, Parabolic Charge is good because it's more than Shockwave. But we can... Ooh. I mean, we'll probably end this run here and start again just because of... Before we get too far in, we want to have the best nature for our Pokemon. What do we get? We got an Epic. That's really good. We didn't get a legendary egg. We did get one before though, so I am just gonna save and quit before we get too far ahead, and then restart with this. Right. So let's do endless. That's a weird colour. Right. So we need to go to Gen 9. Miraidon, then we want our Miraidon to be... We can be hasty. I feel like timid's probably the best. Or is it? I think that one's best, hasty. Then we are going to take in Tinkaton, which needs to be adamant. We do not want a Dusset, we want... something that doesn't take away from our attack. Impish is okay because we get a defense increase. And then we can take Nincada in, as we now have it as a 2. We want this to also be Brave or... We're not going to... Do we? No, we use attack, don't we? We don't want a speed drop. We'll have the special defense drop instead. What abilities do we have? Runaway, Compound Eyes... Okay, so let's take them 3, and then we'll probably just overwrite this. We did have obviously a good item there in the amulet, but I'd rather get us in a good position to keep the items we've got and keep the Pokemon with really good stats. So hopefully when we get to a better place in the run, we can survive longer. So I'd rather lose it now at level 20 than at like level 200. Giga Drain is really good. I'm going to teach that for definite. Harden. Let's get rid of that. Right. Looks like, I was going to say, it looks like the server's having a bit of troubles again. If we can catch Lechonk, that's will be good. Basically, we're trying to get this to get more candy to lower the cost of our shiny Lechonk. So let's Thundershock, because we do have the electric terrain constantly, so we do get a power up boost from that. Yungoos, definitely not. Let's just keep killing. So now we don't have that special attack drop. We're actually killing a lot more quickly. So it probably will help us in the long run of getting places a lot faster. Lake. So we couldn't get a Magikarp here. Thundershot you, and then Fairy Wind. Hopefully we won't kill with the Fairy Wind, and then we will catch that Magikarp just for candy. Obviously, our Gyarados is maxed IVs, so we're always taking a nice little bit of candy for that. Candy Jar, always a good thing as well. Rory, if you don't know, candy jars give you 1 more level per candy jar on a rare candy. So if you do have 40 rare candies, 40 candy jars, you'll get 41 levels from a rare candy. So that's really good, especially late game. Late game's decent for that because you can get whole levels done in one go, and you can go over the max too. Rare egg was execute, or however it's spelled. I would say that's not bad, but it's not great either. You should have, you've got more eggs though, haven't you? So you can keep trying. Obviously, if you defeated more trainers, Rory, remember to go and open your eggs in the egg gotcha. Server has gone down yet again. So might be a short stream unless it's going to come up relatively fast, because we don't want to just keep looking at a loading screen. We could potentially get Radical Red up if we get stuck on this screen. Oh, it's just loaded up. That's a Goomy there. So that will be decent to catch, especially this early on as well. Shockwave, the Poliwag, and then Fairy Wind, the Goomy. Hopefully the Fairy Wind won't kill it, even though it is super effective. Use them all, I think. Ah, right, okay. So we did get a Goomy, nothing extreme there. Did I just... Hey, 2 eggs hatching. Solosis and the Mudbray. Okay. Nothing great, nothing that will make us restart, I guess. That's a shiny. Without a shiny charm as well. Get in. So Roy, did you see the animation there of the stars coming out? That is the same as a normal shiny. This isn't a luck 2 or luck 3, it's just a luck 1, unfortunately. So we do want to just catch this. Hopefully we don't kill it. Fairy Wind again. Oh my god, I ran away. Right, I don't normally do this, but I went to hit ball and it went down to run away. So I am actually going to refresh. Let me refresh because you missed it. So I don't normally do this, but we did try and go to ball and we went to run away. So for this once, I'll do it. I don't do it normally. But as we went to, if it happens again, it happens again. I'm not going to refresh again. So if we did it again twice, that is definitely our own issue then. But yeah. Right, see that? We nearly went there again. We might not even catch it, and if we didn't catch it, it would be our own fault. So, get rid of Lechonk. Yeah, Roy, I know. You know what? You can be stupid sometimes and hit the wrong button, and that is exactly what happened there. Won't happen again. So, we have our own Nincada here in the same fight. Let's throw a ball. We just need to get to 50 candy now on Nincada. After getting its cost down, we want it to be a... I can't remember what the second ability is. Oh, we just got rinsed there. Bombardier. Probably die from this as well, to be honest. Sucker Punch. Didn't for some reason hit. That's a bit weird. Okay, so we got B luck now. One of the things we need to keep an eye on is our Ninkada is going to evolve into 2 shinies at some point. So we need to keep an eye on that. Swap you for Miraidon. And then Dragon Energy should kill. Yeah, so Dragon Energy is broken. It's basically the same move as Water Spout, but as a dragon, and as we all know, dragons are OP, the stats are better. If we would have got this about 10 more bits in, I'd have been really happy. But you know what? Let's apply it to Bombardier and Boonsweet. So, Rory, what I've just done there is I've merged them 2 Pokemon together. So they keep both shiny looks. So as you can see on my cursor here, we've got a epic and a common, which means that we get the look of 3 plus 1. So we get a 4 look from 1 Pokemon now in the party rather than having 2. Gives us more space. Basically, that's all it does, is give us more space to get basically another shiny in the future. Dragon Breath, we kill that. Just people coming in the stream, welcome. If you do play Pokerogue, definitely play along. If you are just doing an endless run, or even if you're just wanting to watch, definitely come to keep an eye on the stream, and hopefully we can get some more shinies like the Boonsweet that we did just catch. PP up on Dragon Energy, that's good. Dragon Breath, we didn't actually kill with that. So, Ether, why not? There wasn't really any other item to take there. And once again, we've hit a problem with the server. I think I caught that Gumi and then never added it to the party. A few errors happening today. To be fair, I am tired. I was actually up for work at like 6 o'clock, so. Ooh, an Apom. Right. Rare Candy. I'm actually going to give it to Ninkada. Ninkada needs the levels at the minute. Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs is good if we had more than 3 turns of it. So in the classic run, that would be good because you lower the speed of every Pokemon in that section of 10s. But in this, because you only get it for 3 turns, it's not worth it. Shockwave didn't actually kill. I'm surprised at that. Covet is definitely being taken. Nugget is being taken. Now, to be honest, with the Boonsweet, we should have actually let it evolve. Defense, why not? Ooh, Gimme Ghoul, sorry. Nice. With basically when I'm catching stuff to get IVs at this point. Golden Punch, that is what we needed to get our money up a lot more. We need, I think the max Golden Punches is 3. I think, if I remember rightly. So, ooh, it's been disabled, has it? Okay, so we got an A- look from the get-go, which is good and bad. I think I did go over this in a different episode on the channel. If you have A- look from the get-go, you don't get all the proteins, you don't get all the carbos and things like that you need to maintain a high run later on. Oh, we got some rare eggs hatching. Brooksish, not important at all. Veluza, also not important. Bagon, max HP. Okay, not really the greatest. Let's reroll and see what we get. An X attack. Now we've got the Golden Punch, we are going to get a lot more money. Hey, calcium. That's what we needed. A Totodile. We do actually have a Totodile shiny. So, oh, never mind, I killed it. Amulet coin. There we go. So we are getting some of the items we need. And also some of the items we are getting also isn't the greatest either. Nugget I always take because you get 20% on top of that now. Phantom, Dragon Breath. Still didn't kill. And that was after our 10% increase in special attack as well. So currently Kyogre is better. That is because on Kyogre we were just using Origin Pulse. And then also, ooh, a Crocodile. If we were to use Dragon Energy every time, we would be okay. Crocodile. Oh, never mind, we're now grass, I forgot about that. We're in a bad place. I think this run might be over. If I'm honest. Because we're just not doing the amount of damage we need. Yeah, I think the run's over. Already. This is what we were talking about, Roy, where runs can be like splash, so I have to die here, right? So that's how easy a run can die. You have one mon that just gets wiped and it's your main mon. It's done. Over. Finished with. Can't really do much else. So it does get a lot harder. So definitely keep that in mind. I do think Miraidon's okay. It's not better than Kyogre. Kyogre's just the staple at this point. It's also only 7. Okay, so we are going to take Kyogre again. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to do that. Let's just load up our other run that we started, which was this one. Yeah. Honestly, it happens. Level 8 is can happen. It's just whether you get the right mons that turn up. If you don't, you're just ruined. Right. So just in case, you know, we have just loaded up a different run. Ooh. I mean, before we lose Teropicus as a mon to get from this egg machine, let's see what we get. 2 rare eggs. Okay. I could have done with something better, if I'm really honest. I mean, we got a new from that other one. We did get another shiny, so I will take it. It adds it to the starter list. A Magnezone, Origin Pulse kills. Roy, there's an item in this game called a multi-lens. Haven't got one yet, but basically what it does is it gives you multiple attacks at the same time. Really good. Needed for sturdy ones. If you haven't like come across any like Golem, Geodude, that kind of thing, you kind of want a multi-lens just to break that sturdy. I'm actually going to take the Nugget. Water Spout kills the boss. We move on to the next 100 or next 10. Right, Water Spout kills. We are going to stream to about 11:30, maybe a bit further, maybe 11:45, and then I'm going to head off. Ooh, Quick Claw, we can lock it as well. We just don't have enough money. I'll take it. Quick Claws are decent. But I could have easily have got a better item there that potentially could have been like a Master Ball. When we start this stream tomorrow, again, most likely I would have been playing this on like my lunch break at work, things like that. So I will be higher level than I am now. So I do apologise for that. But it's just a nice thing to do. We'll probably get a few items on the way as well. Oh, 3 common eggs hatching. What are we going to get? Nothing great. Oh, a Master Ball. Take that. A free legendary capture. That's basically what that is. Or a free shiny capture. Depends on what we find. So I'll take that. All day. Hopefully we can find a Zacian. Zacian is what I want. Zacian is so hard to get though. It's like an ultra rare find. And I've been doing our classic runs, not finding anything. So Ice Beam kills. Let's keep going. We'll hit the nugget. Once again though, we're not finding any mons with like lucky eggs or anything like that. It's something we definitely need to make the run a bit easier. I don't think we've got one either, have we? Ooh, so it did work. Okay. We need to keep that in mind for the next run. Kyogre's done. So I feel like we give them both Bombardier here. Basically, we'll give him Bombardier just because. How many levels does it take now to get a candy? 60. So to reduce our cost of having Bombardier in the run, it will dramatically decrease. So we'll definitely keep that in mind for future runs. Because if Nincada's items duplicate, it might be a bug, it might need to be reported, to be honest, on the Discord. If you haven't got Pokerogue's Discord, definitely go and join it. There's a lot of announcements on there for new features. Just like the ones that was added recently where you can go and catch Paradox Mons in a classic run. You can't do it in an endless run, but you have to have hatched the egg, hatched the Paradox Mon from an egg already. So definitely worth it. Ice Beam kills, it's quad weak to that. Let's keep going. XP shot, oh. PP up's better than the XP charm at this rate. Tinkaton, let's go. Ice Beam on the Lurantis. Covet the Ninetales. We need that egg basically. Can't mind and Covet. We still didn't get it though. We got it then though. That's what we like to see. Oh, an epic egg. What are we getting? Galarian Moltres. Okay, that is a new Pokemon that we haven't had before. And we will definitely be taking that on a run. Dazzling Gleam can be learnt by Sylveon. Why not? Oh, because we have better moves. Get rid of Copycat, we don't need that. Ice Beam and kill. PP up. Water Spout yet again. So yeah, we're getting the run started now. We're getting a bit more money. We're getting lucky eggs added to certain Pokemon. What we haven't had, once again, as I mentioned earlier, is some items to take. I'm not bothered about berries. We can take them from Eternatus. But just items that will increase us, like silk scarves, things like that. In the last run we got one straight away. In this run we haven't. So it's definitely worth trying to find some. There's a Twisted Spoon on that Swoobat, but we're not going to have a Psych Attack on the team, so I feel like that would be a waste. So let's keep going. We will stream till 11:45. That's when we'll come off the stream. Brute Bonnet. So if I remember rightly, we cannot throw balls, but in Classic, I would be able to catch this. I'm tempted to go tinkaton here. We want the dark glasses if we can, which we did take. Now Gigaton Hammer kills. Gigaton Hammer is such... Oh, here we go. I mean, I'll take it. It's a Yveltal. But I want the Tropicus, if I'm really honest. So we need to either get some more eggs or we lose the chance to do it again and we'll have to wait. Which I don't really want to do. We've not really had that many chances to pick egg vouchers in this run yet. So we've got another 20 minutes to find some more. Adamant. You're not adamant, are you? Naughty. I feel like we take the adamant on... You know what? I'm going to do it on Bombardier. And the reason behind that is I kind of want Bombardier to be more of a staple in the team. And we just killed both. I would have happily have caught that Ninjask. Okay, a Noivern. Cover and then just Water Spout. We don't need to catch them. Our team's okay for now. Okay, so let's reroll. Nothing we need yet, but let's keep trying. It's one of the things you need to do. You need to reroll to get the good items. Like, we missed out on them. Oh, we could have... That's something I didn't do, which I didn't even think about in the last run. We could have Master Balled, right? Yeah. If the Master Ball was in that run, we could have Master Balled and got away from the battle. Or run away. We could have ran away. Speaking of Master Balls, there's the second one. And there's legendary to use it on. Hopefully the Ice Beam will not kill the Uxie. It didn't, so let's Master Ball that. Nice. I'm tempted to just keep the Sylveon, to be honest. But Uxie is a legendary, and we can't really turn down the legendary at this point. Yeah, let's take the Uxie. PP up on Water Spout. Gigaton Hammer kills. Yeah. So our run is starting to become good now. One of these will have huge power. We just have to pick the right one. Knock off you, Ice Beam you. Okay, let's see what we get. Huge power? Nice. Brave too. I would get rid of the Uxie, but it's got items on it. We do need to revive our Kyogre though. That is a definite. Okay. Let's cover and then Mystical Power. Nice. To be honest, I'm thinking of calling it soon. Just remembered I've got to run downstairs and do something, so... we'll call it at past. And then we will start the stream a bit earlier tomorrow, making up for that 15 minutes, I think. I mean, at this point, we are losing everything. Amnesia, mystical power. Hold on, do we not have a move? X scissor. Okay, we killed. That's a good start. But that could have been a run ender right there. Luckily, we get a full heal. Swampert. X scissor and then water spout. We should kill. Yeah. Let's see where we get to. Let's refresh. Take the law. Currently, we can't refresh too much because obviously. Ooh. Right, so Gigaton Hammer and then Ice Beam. It kills very fast, which is why I like Kyogre. Whereas, obviously, in our previous runs with like Miraidon, things like that, we did lose relatively quick. Revival Seed on Kyogre. That is a definite. Okay. Big nugget. Let's get to the end of this 10 and that's when we'll call it. Because, one, I need to go and do something downstairs, but also I'm getting kind of tired. Miss Magius. Okay. We're coming up close. Ooh, yes, please. Summary. Do we want speed boost or do we want Wonder Guard? So what we're going to get? We're going to get Bug and Ghost. Okay. What HP do we have? We got 1. Okay. I mean, we'll take it. It's not a huge thing. Will-o-wisp, nah. What we need is like Thief or something on. Okay. We could do it like 2 more shinies just to up the luck a bit. I mean, that's pushing it though when we don't have a shiny charm. But we'll see. You never know what's going to pop up in this game. Umbreon, Water Spout, did not kill. Orange Impulse does kill. To be honest, that's where I am going to leave it. Have we got any more eggs that I can... We have 1 5 pull. Can we get a legendary egg from this? No. Single pull, rare. Okay. Right guys, well that's where I'm going to leave this stream. Thank you all for joining. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section. Obviously this will become a VOD or video on the channel. So definitely go over there, leave a comment if you want something to change like in the layout or anything like that. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and I will speak to you all in the next stream.